Hey guys, welcome back to the DAHKTUBE, and today we'll be doing straight line. So let's say we have a line AB. That means A has the coordinates, let's say x1, y1, and B has the coordinates x2, y2. So let's say this is our straight line. This is a point A, this is a point B. If we wanted to find the length of the straight line AB, the formula would be the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So that's the formula for the length of a straight line. Let's say we want to find the midpoint of a straight line. The formula for the midpoint would be, let's call the midpoint M. So M would be equal to x1 plus x2 over 2, so you're cutting it in half, and comma y1 plus y2 over 2. And that's the formula for the midpoint. Let's say we want to find the gradient of a straight line. So normally we denote the gradient as little m. And the gradient is what we call rise over run. And that can be written as y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Okay, so let's say we're given this example. Given the points P is 3 minus 5 and Q is minus 9, 10, we want to find the length of PQ, the midpoint of PQ, and the gradient of PQ. So the first thing we're going to do is part A, which is the length. So the formula for the length of PQ is the square root x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. So in this case, x2, y2 would be the Q value because it comes second, and x1, y1 would be that there. So now we have the square root, x2 is minus 9, so minus 9 minus x1, which is 3, all squared, plus y2, which is 10, minus y1, which is minus 5, all squared. So we have the square root of minus 12, all squared, plus 10 minus minus 5, that's 15, all squared. So anytime you square a negative number, it's always going to be positive. So we have 144 plus 15 squared, that's 225. That means we have the square root of 369, which when you find the square root of that, you're going to get 19.2 units. And that's how you find the length of a line. Let's say now we want to find the midpoint of PQ. So midpoint PQ, that's going to be equal to x1 plus x2 all over 2, comma y1 plus y2 all over 2. So x1 is 3 plus minus 9 all over 2, comma minus 5 plus 10 all over 2. So 3 plus minus 9, I use you minus 6, so you have minus 6 over 2, comma, minus 5 plus 10, that's 5 over 2. And if it can be simplified, you simplify it. So you have minus 3 and 2.5 for your midpoint. Let's say now we want to find the gradient of PQ. So M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2, so that's 10 minus minus 5 over minus 9 minus 3. So that's going to give you, so 10 minus minus 5, that's 15 over minus 12. And we can simplify that further. And we could get minus 5 over 4. If you wanted to write it as a decimal, you could get minus 1.25. Now we can go on to equation of a straight line. So the general formula for the equation of a straight line is y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the gradient, c is the y-intercept. X is the independent variable, and y is the dependent variable. Okay, so let's say we have this example here. 2 points, A, which is minus 2, minus 4, and B is 4, 2, lie on a straight line called L. Determine the particular equation of the line L. So the first thing you want to do is you want to write the general form for the equation so that you can know what you're looking for. So it's y equal mx plus c. Now the first thing you need to do is try and find the gradient, which is m. We know the formula for the gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2 would be 2 minus minus 4 over 4 minus minus 2. That's going to be 2 plus 4, which is 6, over 4 plus 2, which is 6. So that means your gradient is equal to 1. So now that your gradient is equal to 1, what you're going to have is y is equal to 1x, which you don't normally have to put the 1 because, but I'm just putting it here for visual references, plus c. So what you need to do now is you need to find the y-intercept, which is c. In order to find the y-intercept, you can choose to use either this one or this one. So let's say we're going to choose A. So again, we have y is equal to 1x plus c. And we're using A, which is minus 2 minus 4. So that means x is that and y is that. So minus 4 is equal to 1 times minus 2 plus c. So that's minus 4 is equal to minus 2 plus c. So minus 4 plus 2 is equal to c. So that means c is equal to minus 2. That means your final equation would be y is equal to 1x minus 2. So this is a particular equation. All right, let's say just for trial, we used b, which is 4, 2. So that means y will be 2. So we have 2 is equal to 1 times 4 plus c. So we have 2 is equal to 4 ones 4 plus C. So it's 2 minus 4 is equal to C. Again, C would be equal to minus 2. So it doesn't matter which equation you choose to use, you will always get the same answer for your y-intercept, which is C. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for staying tuned, and I'll see you guys next time on the Dark Tube.